So you're doing everything right with your credit card, right? You pay the bill on time every single month. But what if that one good habit is actually what's holding you back from an 800 plus credit score? Seriously. In this video, I'm going to show you why making a few small payments before you even get your bill can change the game for your credit score, and how you can start doing it today. Okay, so let's break down what we all think is the perfect way to handle credit cards. You get your statement, you see the balance, and you pay it all off before it's due. And look, that's great. It means you're not paying a penny in interest, and you're keeping your accounts in great shape. That positive payment history is the biggest piece of your credit score pie. We're talking like 35%. So yeah, if you're doing that, you're already winning. You're dodging late fees and showing you're a reliable person with money. But, and this is a huge but, you might be leaving serious credit score points on the table without even knowing it. It's like you're acing one part of the test, but totally bombing a section you didn't even know existed. And that section you might be bombing, it's called your credit utilization ratio. This is the second biggest factor for your score, making up about 30% of it. Basically, it's just a fancy term for how much of your available credit you're using. The experts always say to keep it under 30%, but honestly, if you want the best scores, you've got to aim for under 10%. Now here's the hidden problem. Your credit card company usually only reports your balance to the credit bureaus once a month. And it's not on your due date. It's on your statement closing date. Think of your statement closing date as picture day for your credit score. Whatever your balance is on that exact day, that's the picture they send to the credit bureaus. So, let's say you have a $5,000 limit and you spent $2,000 this month. Even if you're going to pay it all off, on picture day, they see that $2,000 balance. Bam! That's a 40% utilization, which looks high and can pull your score down for the whole month. So, what's the smarter way to do this? It's all about making multiple small payments. Some people call them micropayments throughout the month. Don't wait for the bill. You get ahead of it and pay down what you owe before that statement closing date ever hits. The credit bureaus don't care that you paid 5 times instead of once. They don't see the number of payments. All they see is the final result, a super low balance on picture day. Let's go back to that $2,000 on a $5,000 limit. Instead of letting that full amount get reported, what if you paid off $1,000 a week before your statement closes? All of a sudden, the balance they report is just $1,000. Your utilization instantly drops from 40% down to 20%. What if you paid off $1,800 before that date? Now your reported utilization is a tiny 4%, which puts you right into that elite under 10% club. It's just a simple change in timing, but it can make a huge difference in your score. So, how do you actually do this? First, you need to find your statement closing date. Just look at any of your past credit card statements. It's on there. Then, set a reminder on your phone for a few days before that date. The goal is to hop online and pay off most or even all of your balance before that statement is even created. A really easy way to stay on top of this is to just make a small payment every time you get paid. It keeps your balance down, and it can actually make budgeting feel a lot less stressful. Now, here's something you absolutely have to remember. This is a strategy to optimize your score. You still have to pay your full statement balance by the due date to avoid getting hit with interest. The goal is to play the game on the reporting date to get a lower utilization, not to get out of paying what you owe. For a lot of people who have a long credit history and aren't planning to get a big loan soon, this might feel like a bit much. And that's fair. But if you're getting ready to apply for a mortgage, a car loan, or even just a new rewards card, this is one of the quickest ways to give your score a nice little boost right when you need it. So by switching from one big payment on your due date to a few smaller ones before your statement date, you're taking control. You're being proactive instead of reactive. It shows you don't just pay your bills. You actually get how the whole system works. The big takeaway here is that it's not just about what you pay, but when you pay it. Get the timing right, and you'll have a much better handle on your credit score. Thanks for watching.